Hello, Guildies. Welcome back to another episode of Guild Wars 2. I remain, as always, your host, Trellin. We are back today with Torthin and Gara, with a great example of kind of everything I do on this character you guys see. We're going to do a little bit of inventory management to start out today before we move on to our next part and start Living World Season 1. The old autoimmune condition is acting up a little bit something fierce today, so I'm not feeling super hot. But I don't know why I have these. I'm just going to sell them. I did want to do some play-in, so that's what we're doing. How fucking messy my inventory is. I had it organized for like a second. Oh, I do have an ascended weapon. Nope, we're not going to do that. We didn't get that on this character, so we're not using it on this character. Let's see, we'll throw that in there. Look at this ultra exciting inventory management action. I think I have to burn these somewhere for a thing. So we will hold on to them. I'm not even sure what that does. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So much junk. So much junk in the trunk, quite literally. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna drop these rusted keys. We don't want those. For now, I'm going to say that's all we need to do, aside from selling the junk in our trunk. Sell those, and those, and those. Okay. Now we got a little bit better inventory going on here. Actually, let's throw this in there as well. Oh no, I think that actually needs to go. Yeah, that needs to go to Telecana. She's got all my stuff on her. Oh yeah, did we ever do anything? We didn't ever do anything with that. And I think I think we identified that other thing is in the other place, but we don't really need to go there. I really don't need this. Never gonna use these. Can I sell them? Nope, can't sell them, so I guess I lied about never using them. I'm gonna use them right now. Let's see, it lasts for 1 whole hour. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh Berto. Alright, so what we want to do is go to our mail, because we got this call to arms right here. And that will introduce us to Living World Season 1. Slayer, Holbrack is still struggling to keep up with the rising number of refugees. Our scouts have confirmed that Dredge in Wayfarer Foothills and Flame Legion in Diessa Plateau have allied. They're calling themselves the Molten Alliance. Such a partnership cannot be ignored. For now, the best thing we can do is subdue their forces. We need you out there, defending our homesteads and fighting the enemy. With you in the field, Newt and I can plan a large-scale response to the Dredge and Flame Legion attacks. They're doing the same over at the Black Citadel and could use your support. They've coordinated a meeting of their high-ranking officials, so check in at the Defense Quorum in the Imperator's Corps, and tell them you're at their disposal. Then find Ritlock, give him my regards, and let him know you're there to help. He might appreciate the reprieve from his onslaught of tactical meetings.
What has become of the Empire in my absence?
Cantha expelled all non-humans and closed its borders long ago. After Ore rose, it was isolated further.
Shiro, I appreciate you waiting until I was done talking. I would still prefer that you didn't talk, but I appreciate that you waited your turn. That was great. Let's go to the Black Citadel. Shiro is learning. He's adapting. Alright, so where are we going in the Black Citadel? Right up to the top. Up to the top with ye. Sorry, yawning while I talk. That's part of that lovely autoimmune fatigue I was talking about. How many points do I have? 72 saved up.
Get lost.
Get lost. Quest for the Jank Lord. Was watching some Quest for the Jank Lord earlier, and their theme song is really goddamn catchy, and it's stuck in my head. Now they're stuck on a nightmare plane, and they ain't no coming back. Keep on going up? Yeah, okay, I keep on going up. Just up and up and up. Man, the Black Citadel's an ugly place. That's kind of cool with the ruins in the background. And some actual, like, greenery, some trees. But then you look at the Black Citadel itself, and it's just this gross hunk of metal. Blech.
Flame Legion's still fighting. The line's moving back. Slowly.
Slowly.
We have to snuff them out once and for all and stop them.
Alright, let's enter that instance. New friends, new enemies. The Command Corps. That's what I'm gonna start calling my bedroom. The Command Corps. Wait, am I supposed to not go in there? Okay. It's like, am I supposed to turn around? What's going on here? Oh, we get to meet our first new character. So I'm excited to get into Living World stuff because, yeah, I've gone through Living World 1 and 2 before, and like a tiny bit of 3. And then after that, it's all new to me. But even the stuff I've already gone through, I've only gone through it once. And it was, a little bit ago. It's months ago at this point, so I'm sure there's stuff I forgot.
I've got a mission for you. You're aware of the refugee situation.
Yes, Tribune. I heard the Flame Legion have been mobilizing in northern Diessa Plateau.
You heard right. They're mucking with our assets up there. It's singeing my fur. I need you to secure that hatchery we discussed. You think you can handle that?
Yes, Tribune. I'll leave right away.
Good. Take any support you can find. You're likely to need it.
Yes, Tribune.
So I kind of like Rox as a character, but her model, like, creeps me out. Because, like, so compare her, let's go find... Like, so look, here's another female Char, right? Oh, okay. Defense quorum in progress. No visitors, no exceptions. Not even for Pack Commander Torthen Stormhold? Sorry, Commander. I do have standing orders to let you through. Go on in. That's more like it. So, look at her eyes here, right? They're, like, kind of big, but they're mostly normal. And then do we have another female Char to, like, continue? Yeah, so here's another one. Again, normal eyes. But then we go over to frickin' anime Rocks over here. Look at those eyes. You can see them from just like the portrait here, but we're going to get closer and really show them off just to show like what the hell is going on here. Look at those like giant anime eyes going on right there. They're way too big for her head. Her eyes need to be like at least 30% smaller. They are so huge, and it's like completely out of, like, it doesn't fit any other Char you see. And it doesn't look good. It looks, like I said, like anime. It's, I don't know. For me, it kind of ruins the character, because in general, I think Rox is a pretty chill character. I like her. But all I could think of every time I see her is just how out of place she looks in the world. And, yeah, I don't like that. I also feel like she might have, like, some kind of connection to Ritlock. Like, maybe, like, for some reason I feel like he's her dad or something. But I don't know if that's been confirmed or just hinted at in the story that I've seen so far. But there's something there. Anyway, Rox. The Molten Alliance is indefensible. Attacking a hatchery of baby devourers? Disgraceful and cowardly. I heard you speaking with Brimstone. Need support? I could use an extra sword, sure. The hatchery is north of the town of Nolan in Diessa Plateau. I'll meet you there. Bring any friends you want to come too. My name's Rox. What's yours? Torthen Stormhold. How do I get there? Head out the northern gate of the Black Citadel into Diessa Plateau. That's Nolan. Just go northwest of the town, you'll find the hatchery. Can't miss it. Okay, see you there. Alright, I will see Rox there after we talk to everybody else. We are going to hit up Ritlock, but let's see if we can talk to everybody else at the quorum first, yeah? You going to kick me again? No? Okay, cool. You're cleared to pass, Commander. Alright. Furen Sparwind.
Better be good.
I say we flank them. As soon as we can find them, that is. What are those vigils saying? What are those vigils saying again? Something about holes? Mia, you talked to the vigil, right? Interesting. Where's Mia? There's Mia. Almora thinks they're working out of the mines. She's sending us reinforcements, too. I agree with Mac. We should focus on the Citadel. We can't be unprotected. For all we know, we're the target. Good to know. Where's Mac? Aha, Mac. Are you insane? We can't leave the city unprotected. The smart move is to send small platoons to deflect their attacks. Torgo, what do you think? The idea of sending in small platoons makes me nervous. We've already lost so many, especially if they're planning a larger assault. We need to keep our troops together. I'd bet my tail on it. Oh, we lost the chain of people talking. Alright, well, let's see what Beer Goreblade thinks.
What do you want?
Blast those Flame Legion. Never would have expected them to ally with Dredge. What are we going to do about it, Tribunes? I say we crush them. End it now before the coals get any hotter. Well said. Valeria? Beer and Smoder are at odds, while the rest of them are struggling to keep up. I'm not sure if you'll get a word in, but you might be able to pick up a thing or two from their conversation. I'll mingle, see what I can overhear. Look at this fancy thing right here. Why can I not? It's giving me the gear icon, but I can't gear it. Aha! Read. Oh, that's apparently a thing. Letter from Newt. Intel from Chrysia. Okay, well. Apparently I never did those. I should do those. I've been tracking the non-Dredge allied members of the Flame Legion as requested. Doesn't look like all of them are on board with this thing, whatever it is. Tribune Ephraim Greetsglory is especially outspoken about his disapproval. He's been moving a lot on his own. I followed him out of their camp the other night. Had a younger cub with him. They traveled to the edge of Bulo Crossing to meet with someone. Char. Didn't recognize their face, but they didn't look like Flame Legion either. I couldn't get close. Dude, stop screaming! Holy shit! Whoever is doing all the needs to shut the hell up. Yeah, that. But they didn't look like Flame Legion either. I couldn't get close enough to hear what they were talking about, but they both seemed uneasy. The other Char took off with the cub, and Ephraim returned to camp. Hasn't left since, but I've got eyes on him. Trying to figure out the cub's identity and location, too. I think they went further north. I'll let you know if anything suspect happens. I'm meeting with Cressia Stoneglow in 2 moons. Maybe leave that part out of your report to Ritlock. I'll include any intel she has for us. More of a bail dancer. It's weird. Especially outspoken since she's been following him on a younger cub with him. I'm not sure what that's referencing. Oh, so that's what I was clicking on to read, was that. It wasn't this thing, it was that. Oh, so there's another one just right here. Okay. Intel from Cressia. Cressia Stoneglow's concern is as raw as ours. Bangar has her tracking the Dredge and Flame Legion's movements too. She says that they're calling themselves the Molten Alliance. We think they've been operating out of some old Dredge mines. Haven't been able to pinpoint where exactly those are. If I had to guess, somewhere beneath the Shiver Peak Mountains. But that does explain why the attacks have been so abrupt. Cressia did confirm one of my main suspicions, though. The Flame Legion is divided. Not all of them are participating in this alliance. Tribune Greetsglory is one of its biggest contenders, but he doesn't carry enough weight to sway many more yet. They're floundering without Gaharin. We don't have a ton of insight into their leadership with that hot mess out of the picture. For now, I've got my warband watching every known entrance to the mines. I'm headed up north myself. Gonna see if I can gather more intel. I'm not sure who's pulling the strings, but they've got some very powerful hands ready to carry their sword. More of a bail dancer. Yeah, so as I was doing that, I realized a couple of things. Oh, we'll read this one more in a second. So, yeah, the first one is, in case you weren't aware of how the whole living world thing goes down, this was like introduced kind of as like in between expansion stuff. Living World 1 was like only available in game for a little bit, and then for a long time you couldn't play it at all. And then they reintroduced it, but they did it in a kind of weird way. So like this is being introduced to us like out of nowhere, right? Suddenly it's like, oh my god, the Flame Legion are meeting with the Dredge, and now they're a thing. And like, I don't know, there's gonna be stuff with like this place called South Sun that gets like kind of cut out, and like it all feels a little bit awkward. So as we're going through Living World Season 1, if you're like, wow, this is kind of weird, don't worry, you're not the only one. Investigating this. Wait, what did I get something for that? Ah, my 8,000 point reward. Okay, I have some of these skins already. I'm almost positive that I have the sword one. Crease. It's a dagger, that's what I thought. Is that like a hammer? Okay. Oh, so the ones that I've already got aren't even selectable anymore. That's how it's working. I was like, where is the sword? Alright, so I don't care about war horns. Don't really care about rifles or pistols or torches. Maybe a mace. Well, I guess I could do the hammer, right? Every now and then I do stop hammer time on Torthen here. Let's do that.
It'll fetch a nice price.
It'll fetch a nice price indeed. Oh yeah, I missed one mining node when I was doing this on my main character. That was frustrating. I mean, it would be cool to get this fused gear, but it's actually no stats that I want, aside from power, so maybe I won't. Beer my veneer. Beer my veneer. I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to mention and talk about, but I don't remember what it was, so must have not been that important. I wish I was writing under better circumstances, but I've got refugees spilling out of the shiver peaks like maggots from a corpse. That's a nice analogy right there. We've overwhelmed our homesteads. It's actually, I guess, more of a metaphor. No, more of a simile. I always like, okay, so simile is like as, like, you know, something as something. Or like. So yeah, this would be more of a simile. But I feel like metaphor would also work, or analogy. I guess a metaphor would be saying, like, the shiver peaks are a corpse, and refugees are spilling out like maggots, or refugees are the maggots spilling out, right? So it's either a simile or an analogy. Whatever. We've overwhelmed our homestead. We're overwhelmed. Our homestead's full. I wouldn't be writing if I wasn't concerned. I've been hearing things about the Flame Legion. I know you aren't making daisy chains and singing ballads with that lot, but if Smoter knows anything about these attacks, I can't ignore the whispers. I need to know where he stands in this, figure out what they're doing. Blood is rolling down the mountain, and I don't like the smell. Newt, you talk a cool way. I like it. Smoter, we've had our differences, but this isn't the time to lean on petty disagreements and ancient rivalries. We've barely enough ale to get through another week, and I don't think I'll last the winter without. He needs his ale, man. Come on. Give him his ale. Alright, so what's in our chest? What's in the chest? Worthless. Worthless. And I just cleared this shit out. I hate these things. I never use them. This will be good to put in the bank. I guess we got some revive orbs to replace the one that we used before. Then these are going to have to go in the bank at some point too. Righto. Let's just apply this to our hammer that we're currently using, yeah? Oh, I guess these are all the hammer skins that I do have. Applied. It does look a little bit silly, not gonna lie, but I use swords for the most part anyway, so... Alright, let's talk to Smoter. What's a commander of the Pact doing here? I thought you had dragons to fight. Little bird told me there was a battle brewing. That little bird would... Did somebody just say, nom 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 nom? That little bird would be correct. It's true, we're planning a war. An extra sword would be welcome. Thank you, Imperator. See, you didn't need to be a dick. Ericus the Wise. Huh, a representative from the Pact? Be careful. The other tribunes are passionate. I'll keep my head down, ears up. Head down, ears up, that's the way I like to... What? Okay, nowhere else to go. Good to see you, Commander. Unfortunately, this is a private defense quorum. They'll let you mingle, but Smolder's not taking tips on crisis handling. Any new info about the situation? Go ahead and chat up the tribunal for the latest intel. The short version, the Flame Legion's up to something. They're working with the Dredge, and we're gonna hammer them back down. Alright. Oh yeah? Well, on behalf of the Pact, I'm here to lend a hand. I've got some fresh metal in the fire for taking real action. Meet me in my office once you've had your fill of the tribunal. I've wasted enough time listening to Smolder bicker. See you there, son. So one thing I do want to check, because clearly... Oh, that's what I was going to say. I really like how they did this with Living World. I don't think they continue doing it in like the newer expansions and stuff, but I think it's just really cool to have these like bonus extra like achievements to focus on as you're going through. Complete the Molten Boss Fractal and complete the Molten Furnace Fractal. I feel like I have done those fractals. I guess I haven't. I haven't done too many fractals yet. By completing events and returning audio logs. I've only done 8 of those? That's surprising. And then we got Ready or Not. So I'd have to do one of the fractals regardless if I wanted to fully complete this thing and get those 5 extra points. Alright. Well, we're going to head to Ritlock's office and check in. Check it in. Over here. New friends, new enemies. Listen to the conversation. Oh, one of my least favorite characters from the get-go.
You have to send troops. My friends, my home. We're losing everything. People are dying.
Who do you think you are, barging into my office like this?
My people are hunters. They don't know how to fight an army.
True, but that doesn't make me your keeper. You're in the wrong place. Go talk to Newt Whitebear. I'm up to my eyeballs in refugees.
I'm Heir's son. I heard.
Heir has no son. Get out of my office. Now!
Yeah, so from the get-go, I was always a little bit on good old Bram here.
Care of their own messes.
Or as, oh man, I forgot to make a note of the person's name, but as one of the people that came into chat said, Bram Cracker over here. I don't know, like the first time I saw him, I was just kind of like, he seems a little bit whiny and annoying. But over time, I come to dislike him more and more. So yeah, here's Bram. I'm so mad I can't show my anger. I'm not here. I need to head back to Holbrack, show my anger there, see if I can convince Whitebear to send some reinforcements to Kragstead. Don't suppose you'd like to come? I might. Why didn't Brimstone help you? You'll have to talk to him to find out. I'm not asking him to go himself, just to send some troops. So be it. I'll speak with Newt Whitebear in Holbrack. He's a wise man. He'll listen to reason. Why don't you go to Holbrack first? You're in Norn. Let's just say I have ghosts from my past there that I try to avoid. My mother, to be specific. It never ends well whenever she and I are in the same room. I barely know her anyway. I have my own ghosts. I'm Torthen Stormhold, by the way. Bram, right? Bram Earson. You've probably heard of my mother. She's a famous hero. A member of Destiny's Edge, heirs to Gulkin. I'm not bragging, mind you. I take after my father. Nice to meet you, Bram. I'll see you in Holbrack. It's actually not nice to meet him, but sure, whatever. The one thing he's got going for him, which I still to this day can't hear no matter how hard I try, apparently his voice actor is Sam Riegel. Sam Riegel's awesome, but like, I don't know, he just doesn't sound like Bram. And I know he's a voice actor, but usually, like, even with a voice actor, you can kind of hear some element of them in there. And I just don't hear Sam Riegel at all in Bram Cracker over here. What's that? Pitcher. The pitcher is full of strong-smelling drink. Stronger than beer, not as strong as whiskey. As it clearly belongs to Tribune Brimstone, it's best to leave it alone. I mean, he's my buddy. We could share. The polearm has seen a lot of action, but there's a thick layer of dust on it. Examine the weapon more closely. Beneath the dust, there's a small inscription. To the winners of the 1320 Lion's Arch Tournament, Destiny's Edge. Last contestants standing, Ritlock Brimstone and Garm the Wolf. Go Garm. God, one day you'll be as cool as Garm. You're pretty cool right now, though, so it's okay. Commander Torthen Stormhold, good to see you here. Between you and me, I'd approach Tribute Brimstone with caution. He's not too happy with me. I let that young Norn in, an error in judgment on my part, but he said he was heir's son. What did the young Norn want? He requested reinforcements at Kragstead, his home, but he came at the worst possible time. We're swamped with wounded soldiers, and if the war council is any indication of the state of things, what are your duties? I'm Tribune Brimstone's aide-de-camp. I've been running my tail off since the refugees started showing up. I've also been gathering materials for the war council. It's been a long day. Keep up the good work. Commander, now that we're out of that stuffy command corps, let's talk about the DS crisis. So why did you reject that Norn's request? 2 reasons. First, we got our hands full. I can't spare a single soldier for the Norn when my own are dying. This molten alliance is burning our assets. And second, he lied to me. What did he lie about? He said he's heirs to Gulkin's son. I've known her for years, and she'd have mentioned if she had any kids. He underestimated my relationship with her. Heir sent me to help. That's impossible. I've known her for years. Good, because I can use all the help I can get. We're spread thin. I've got cooks out scouting the mountains for Flame Legion. How dirty do you want to get your hands, Commander? So dirty. Whatever you need, tell me. Right now, I need support at the Devourer hatchery north of Nolan. It's an important asset for the Legions. I already sent one of our Gladia to take a look. Rox. Watch for her. She knows what to do. Where's Nolan? When you leave the command corps, head north toward the Diessa Gate. You'll pass between some giant statues, and the gate is at the end. It drops you in Nolan. The hatchery is just to the north. My throat is getting so scratchy, I'm going to stop doing his voice. Gotcha. So why didn't you help that Norn? Okay, we already did that. Commander, here's the route to the North Nolan hatchery where you can meet up with Rox, the recruit I mentioned. She's not in trouble. I just wanted to make sure you knew how appreciative I'd be if you did whatever this molten alliance is up to. I don't like it. What? I'd be if you did. That sentence doesn't make sense with the connection there. Whatever. I'd send more soldiers with her, but we're up to our fangs and refugees. Rox is capable, but I'm more confident knowing you've got her back. Exit the city via the northeastern gate, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you just told us how to do that, so we don't really need those directions again in the form of a letter while we're standing right in front of you, Ritlock. Meet up with Rox and defend North Nolan hatchery. Can we make the jump? Bonk. Oh, that actually did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. That was some pretty roughness.
Faster! Flame Legion's gone too far. They ought to have been wiped out long ago.
Yeah, they've gone too far. Those jerks. I guess there's really no point to having that on, huh? Because I already have my Leader of the Pact 3 going. So you notice it doesn't actually increase my speed to have that on. Because it just goes with the fastest speed. Alright, here's that northern gate they were talking about. Okay. So if I do this, does that increase? No. I'd have to find like audio logs or something, I guess, and I don't know where those are. Silver I don't care about, iron I kinda care about, but we're doing something else right now. Which is killing a chicken. That's the thing we're doing right now. Chicken killing. It's a very important task. Needs to be seen to on a daily basis. There's a Dargan. Little mini Dargan. New friends, new enemies. Confer with rocks. Hey there, big eyes.
We're close. I scouted around while waiting for you, and it doesn't look good. I'm seeing signs of dredge. We go fast and silent until Sneaky doesn't cut it anymore. Then we go fast and mean.
What is that sound?
Wait, something's not right. Be on your guard.
I mean, I am on my guard. Ah, he knocked me back. Oh. Okay, it's the portal that knocks me back. If I hit 3, is it gonna knock me back? Two arms! I mean, that is how many arms we have. I'm glad that you can count, buddy. That is good news for us, that you are countable.
That should do it. Let's go.
The plaque on the statue says, "Pay honor to the Whip War Band and its brave legionnaire Barkus Bitewhip. Their war beasts were the pride of the Blood Legion. Let all who follow them strive to live up to their standard." Okay. Rocks, what do you got? It's a trap! Take them out. It's a trap! Okay. It's pretty cool architecture over here.
I'll taste your blood.
Okay, goodbye, Blood Legion soldier. A blade storm, you say? Dead storm's more like it. Man, everybody trying to kill rocks up in here. Everybody in the club kill rocks. Everybody in the club kill rocks.
Such might.
I mean, I don't mind too much. It takes the pressure off of me. But it is pretty mean to rocks. I mean, what did she ever do to you?
You would die in flames.
Attack! Kick his ass, sea bass. I can't stop myself from making the sound when they make the sound. It's just so ridiculous.
Sound. It's piercing.
Exactly. Ah, it's these things.
Stay with me.
Oh, there's a bunch of them boys over there. Well, I'm taking these things out, so... Oh no. I might have misprioritized. We'll see. Oh, I've been dazed. Yeah, no freaking kidding. Okay, okay. You're recovering. I definitely misprioritized. It told me to take out the sonic emitter, so that's what I did. I didn't realize that that was going to spawn all the dudes. I just thought it was going to spawn some of the dudes. Okay, we're slowly working through our dude pile up. Okay, another dude down. We will defeat the dudes. Another dude down. Yeah, we are fully out of the danger zone. We were hardcore in the danger zone for a minute there, but we're out of it now. The hatchlings all got moided. Whew. Oh, they're still coming in. I thought we were donezo. Scythio Quicklash. Dude, this guy's extra beefy.
I demand that you release me.
This guy is just made out of grade A beef. Come on, Lash Tails, get up. Oh, nope, there's more of them. Oh, I thought I'd taken them all out again. Kill them! Put them in a body bag! Now can we be done? No, of course not.
I hear death.
Might.
Why am I just missing everything? Was I blinded? Perhaps by the light? Blinded by the light. These dreads are trying to kill me, and that is why we fight. I don't like getting disaggregated.
Faster. Such might.
Get out of here, smoke shaman. Scythio, forget about me. Just kill the damn invaders. People are invading the dam? So funny as always.
Faster.
Every time. Every time. Well, you could show a little bit of mercy if you want to. Okay, are we done now? There we go.
You there. I'm here on Tribune Brimstone's orders. Report.
We had no warning. They came out of the ground before we could sound the alarm. Dread and flame.
Your warband?
The station here. Yeah. Some are dead, but the others barricaded themselves behind the south gate. Here's the key. The invaders were in pursuit. We have to...
You're wounded. You stay here and warn away anyone else who comes. We'll go.
Head to the upper training ground. Oh, the baby devourer. What, does this guy have anything to say to us now?
Shoot. Back to your nest.
He's not going back to his nest, Rocks. He loves you. In fact, he's leading the way now.
Listen, I can't take care of you right now.
Sure you can.
There's the gate. Let me handle this.
Look at that, he's got giant eyes like you do. How could you not love him? Dead Char, that's always a good sign.
Oh, for rust's sake. Shoo. Get! I don't want another pet.
I mean, you don't have a pet right now, so... you can't really say another pet. It's the dude! Just stab her in the ass with your 2 terrifying stingers.
Smell that? Something's not right. That's sulfur, and that means Flame Legion. They're near. Stay close.
Flame Legion are the only things that smell like sulfur in the entire world.
That'll do.
For now. Oh, I've been disaggregated. At least when I have my my hammers up, I can still do damage while I'm disaggregated. Rox is over here just getting set on fire.
I demand that you release me.
Kill them all. Boom, boom. Oh, I need that turned on. Oh my god, I've been disaggregated.
That'll do.
Oh. More of them. There's not really too much to say here. We're just murdering wave after wave of Molten Alliance. Oh, where'd they go? They disappear. That's a big portal. Oh, something big coming. Oh Lord, he coming! Marat!
Surrender, female. Outnumbered and outgunned.
I don't think so. I've seen things scarier than you come out of my pet.
I'll bury you.
Lingering AoE. Oh, I see. He drops flamey poopies. It's another beefy boy. Oh, there's a big flamey poopy. Kill him a rat, the beefy rat. Do 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 do. Even though he's a mole, not a rat. Do 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 do. Marat, has anybody told you that you are hideous?
That'll do.
Oh no, the baby devourer! Rox, I can't believe that you just ignored your new best friend. Whew. I saved him, don't worry. Would have preferred to take that one back to Tribune Brimstone alive, but at least we're not walking away empty-handed. The Molten Alliance is taking prisoners, and we need to find them. What about the hatchery? You're good to head out. I'll finish securing the hatchery, then I'll start asking around about where they might have taken the prisoners. There's no way I'm letting them get away with this. Count me in when you find out what's up. What's up? Wait, what? Who's this? Just slowly walking his ass up here? Oh. The hell? What? What about Scythio?
Watch yourself.
I'm okay, I'll stay. I am really confused over why he had like a mark and how that happens. So what happens now? You're good to head out, okay. The little devourer has grown attached to you, although you ignored it and left it to be dad. To dad. I noticed. He won't leave me alone. I might as well look after him for now, since the hatchery's staff is scattered. I wonder where they keep the food around here. What do you think happened here? I think that survivor in the hatchery might know more about that. I'd talk to him if I were you. Why do you think the Flame Legion and Dredge are working together? Flamey if I know. Makes my fur stand on end. I can't wait to see it. brain, come on. I can see... I can't see either the Flame Legion or the Dredge hooking up on their own. Bow chicka bow wow. But they sure were more powerful together. Okay, never mind, I'll talk to you later. Oh no. Don't tell me it bugged. It says to debrief with rocks, but I have. And then Duty McDudeface over there had something that he could talk to me about. I'm gonna be very annoyed if this bugged, because it's an annoying quest to do. I'm pretty sure it bugged though.
Faster!
Rocks, please. Talk to me, girl. Oh no. Game. Why you gotta be like this? I don't know what to do. It is well and truly broken. Is there anything I could like click on, or any particular place I could stand? Right. So I was already feeling a little bit tired, and this has made me want to take a break for a little bit. What I'll probably do is redo the stupid quest off screen. Can't believe this shit. It's really frustrating. Okay, well, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.